What's up, people? It's your girl Adeola. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you're yet to. Real quick, please, 1 minute. Koilowo, please go and check outside. 1 Bullion van might have lost its way like that. Enter our company. No go. You check. Nothing. You do. Okay, my people, it's your girl Adeola. Please always check your gate. In fact, have a gate man on standby, because according to one of our fathers in the APC party, that is my father Alhaji Tinubu's party, 2, not even 1, but 2 Bullion vans. That was how they mistakenly entered Eswatini's compound a day to election in 2019.
I just want to get this right. You said the Bullion van missed its way to come into the place.
Yes.
But that place is not a known bank, or was it a bank? I just want to get to the root of it.
There are some companies that have high staff that pay their staff with cash, right? That Bullion van missed his way there.
I'm telling you, what cannot happen in Nigeria does not exist. Some of you just need to pray more, just the same way they mistakenly entered Eswatini's house. Maybe you just need to pray that, oh, Father, direct every lost Bullion van into my compound. Normally, though, if somebody misses their way, maybe they will just make a U-turn. But those drivers actually entered and parked. I don't know, maybe they needed cold water, But me, I believe my father. Well done, Daddy. Me, I know you can never lie. Now let's talk about serious matter. Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari is getting stoned from city to city. One saw by Milokuta. What is going on, Nigerians? Ooh, my father and my God. That happened in Kano. The people protested by stoning his convoy while shouting Bamuso, which means we don't want Buhari. They said that was his advance convoy while he was on an official visit to Kano. So he may not be in the cars that were stoned, but they also stoned his helicopter. Okay, so Nigerians, what is going on? What is going on? By the way, it wasn't just Kano. The same thing happened in his home state, Katsina. In fact, they said that they were stoning the devil in Katsina. And so Satani. I said, what? Keep in mind, by the way, that all this is happening just after the president said that the situation in Nigeria is not as bad as it's been portrayed by some of you when you compare it with other countries. You see your lives, Nigerians. Those of you that are saying that things are bad. The president says it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And you can trust my Uncle Femi Adesina. But Femi wrote an article for the enemies of progress. Those of you criticizing the president. He said if you criticize Buhari, that you only have eyes, but you cannot what? You cannot see. Because according to him, Buhari is walking. He added that those of you criticizing the president, you will fall into a ditch, and great will be your fall. Ooh, Father! But I said, most of them will draw for you engage your own. Even kids are tired of Buhari.
Buhari is a criminal boy now.
What did Buhari do?
Buhari don't kill Nigeria.
How he taking Nigeria?
Eh?
How he taking Nigeria?
He don't just leave us eat no soup.
You see, people are not finding it funny. Look at what the CBN governor is doing. Acting as if we are lying. Whenever people tweet that it's not easy for the regular people, the man is acting as if it's just a lie. He said no more old Naira notes after January 31st. People started queuing for hours at the bank, spending all day at the bank. They're putting the old notes so that they can get new notes. Yes. But not only does the bank not have new notes, even ATM is still giving out old notes.
Bank I'm coming to withdraw money, I can't withdraw. I've gone to 3 of my banks and they say there's no money. And the government is saying they have given all banks money. What is the problem? They should please help us.
I went to the bank. I deposited all the old currencies I had in the bank, in my account in First Bank. So when I deposited all this money, then I wanted to go and withdraw what I will use. They still gave me old notes.
Just imagine. And when the ATM has new notes on occasions, it is by fire by force. People are fighting just to get some of the notes before it finishes. Just imagine, this is happening in Nigeria, the giant of Africa. I mean, I don't remember things being so difficult in Nigeria. I heard that the last time that this happened was 1984. Yet Buhari believes that things are not as bad. Obviously, it's affecting our lawmakers too, because they passed a bill to extend the deadline to June.
Convinced that if the withdrawal of old notes from circulation is not extended beyond 31st, many Nigerians will be thrown into hardship, and to avoid the repeat of 1984 experience withdrawal of old notes, accordingly resolved to urge the central bank to urgently extend the withdrawal date from 31st January to 31st June 2023.
From 31st January to June 31st, 2023, say aye. Aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it.
But my dear, there's no June 31st. I mean, what were they saying?
Withdrawal date from 31st January to 31st June 2023.
From 31st January to June 31st, 2023, say aye. Aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it.
June 31st, okay. You know what? It doesn't even matter, because the central bank governor refused. He said that he will only extend it by 10 days. So February 10th is the new deadline.
A 10-day extension of the deadline from January 31, 2023 to February 10, 2023 to allow for collection of more old notes.
After that, you have another 7 days to deposit old notes directly at the central bank. You have to take it to the central bank, not your regular bank. They said that they were changing Naira in order to prevent vote buying. But look at what they've done. It's like they've just made life difficult for regular people.
To change and move the exchange rate from 200 to 800. If they have repaired it, if they have arrested this, we won't be where we are today. We will be greater. They don't know the way. They don't know how to think. They don't know how to do.
Wait, who are they? Has Eswatini forgotten the party that is in power?
If they have repaired it, if they have arrested this, we won't be where we are today. We will be greater. They don't know the way. They don't know how to think. They don't know how to do.
God, I'm confused. Tinubu has told us that he wants to continue Buhari's legacy. They are in the same party. But now the man is indirectly attacking his own party. It's like APC campaigning against APC. I don't know if he remembers that APC is the one in power. It doesn't get better than this.
Mandate. What they have now, ice cream. Emerge. Quick. You get me? They are yeye people. Atiku, when we make him Senate president, Abba, you sell this, you sell that, assets, our commonwealth, our patrimony, everything that we have.
Hold on. When did Tinubu make Atiku the Senate president? What year was that?
Atiku, when we make him Senate president, Abba, you sell this, you sell that.
Something is not adding up. I don't know. Somewhere in the middle of Blaganta. I'm sorry. Something is not adding up. See, people are trying to present your candidate for us, but your candidate is not presenting himself. I had no idea Atiku was a Senate president and he was selling, national. Anyway, something is not adding up.
Igbo bueno. Igbo bueno. Igbo bueno. Igbo bueno. Igbo bueno.
Get out. Get. Who sent you now? You don't have to. They understand what I. You don't have to play everything. Sorry, my evil people. I'm sure my father meant Igbo Queen. Igbo Queen. This one, you like trouble. Anyways, sorry, Jare, Aswaju, in case you are watching, our father in the Lord. Speaking of elections, did you see that INEC official, that madam that was selling voters card, PVC, for 1,000 naira, and she's not even ashamed?
It's not good.
It's not good. If I'm using this place to open office now, this kind of thing cannot happen in the north. It can never happen. It may say they are distributing it free of charge. Where is it? You are here. You are here. You don't want them to come with the bag.
How do you know?
You pay 1,000 to go to this.
Hey, Jesus. INEC officials, do not act as if you have not seen this video. You must do something, because this madam may not be the only INEC official that is doing this. Just imagine.
You are doing your work.
You are doing your work.
Go to local government and collect it. Go to local government and collect it. Go to local government and collect it.
You cannot. Come on, get up from here.
Collecting 1,000 naira from people. Where is the fear of God?
They sell phone for 10,000 naira. Phone for PVC, they sell them for 10,000 naira. They buy them for 10,000 naira. For Lekio, for Ethiopia, local government. They sell phone for 10,000 naira. See them. They sell PVC for 10,000 naira. They are selling PVC for 10,000 naira. They sell phone for 10,000 naira. Give us.
You see, we have our own problem. When INEC officials are doing something like this, how is the country supposed to get better? If you don't do something, others that may be doing this will not stop. But real quick, the new deadline to collect your PVC is now February 5th. Although they are making it difficult for people to collect at so many centers. I don't know why. I said on Instagram, why can't they do like DMV? Why can't they mail it to people? You know how you go for your driver's license and within a week or two, you get it in the mail. I was asking online, people were looking at me as if I'm speaking gibberish. But why can't they do like DMV and mail it to people? They have their addresses now. Honestly, I don't even know why they didn't give it to them the day they went to register. I mean, to avoid something like this. Anyways, it's been a very long time that we talked about Eswatini, formerly known as Swaziland, where people have been protesting since 2021, actually, against the monarch, saying that they want a democratic government. Well, guess what? It's heartbreaking to see that not only has the king refused to grant the people's wish, but guess what? Innocent people continue to die. On the 21st of January, human rights lawyer, that is 53-year-old Tulani Maseko, was watching TV with his wife and children in his home when some people shot him through the window. And just like that, they killed him. Another voice is silenced. Killed right in front of his wife and children. You know, for more than 20 years, this man was a leading lawyer championing human rights in Eswatini, formerly Swaziland. He embodied the peaceful struggle for democratic reform in Eswatini. And then the king, immediately he was killed, the king issued a statement to condemn the killing, blaming it on unknown criminals. But guess what? People of Eswatini are doubting the sincerity of the king's condolence. Unfortunately, a similar thing happened in Rwanda as well. Another prominent journalist and human rights defender, 44-year-old John Williams Ntwali, the last remaining voice of the free press in Rwanda, was also killed in January. In fact, his body was found by the roadside. Now, police said it was a case of hit and run. They said that he was on his motorcycle when he was hit by a speeding vehicle. The only problem with that story is that there was not one eyewitness except for the police. For more than 2 weeks now, the police have refused to reveal the exact location of this alleged accident. Even though they said it happened in Kigali, we've not seen any information about the vehicle or the driver that hit him, any photo or video evidence or detailed information on the others that were involved in the accident. It was as if only the police were there when this thing happened. And guess what? More than 60 organizations have signed a statement that throughout his career, Ntwali was regularly threatened and attacked in pro-government media for his investigative reporting. And so they are asking the government to investigate his death. More than 60 organizations. Now, what breaks my heart is the reaction of some Rwandans on Twitter. It's not just this time, but anytime somebody talks about human rights violations in Rwanda, a lot of Rwandans just come online and start defending Kagame. So it's heartbreaking to see that once again, when Human Rights Foundation described his death as suspicious on Twitter, a number of Rwandans descended on them, attacking them. I mean, not even one eyewitness. And this thing happened in Kigali, the capital city, even though they are yet to tell us exactly where. It's always heartbreaking for me to see citizens attacking those that are fighting for them, even in death. This man was not fighting for himself. Rwanda tries so hard to protect Kagame's reputation. Have you noticed? But guys, do you believe the police that this was just an accident? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Our deepest condolences to the families of both men in Eswatini, in Rwanda. I can't even imagine what their family members must be going through right now. May their souls rest in peace. Please, guys, click the thumbs up button if you're yet to. All right, y'all, it's been real, and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I'm watching you on Plasma TV. Press the subscribe button and the bell button. Until next time, I'm going to see you all later. Peace out.